channel. Hello guys, thanks for staying with us and welcome back to another wonderful moment to finance where we give you everything sport and entertainment from fans reaction to pre-match and post, and of course in-depth match analysis. I have official here with me and AY Baba, my two senior men. IDB.
I do.
Yeah, from AY.
Oh, bro.
Official.
Your side. 100, man.
Well, my name is Chelle. As you all know, Lesley Ugochukwu is officially a gala player, and a lot of media has come out to say that Osimhen may play a vital role to make sure that Lesley Ugochukwu get a move to Galatasaray. But on the other hand, is this another avenue for us to get to see Lesley Ugochukwu in the Super Eagles? Well, I don't know, but let's hear what A1 official is going to say regarding that aspect. Official,
yeah,
at your side.
Fine.
What do you think about this move?
Firstly, for the player, I think it's an upgrade. Moving from Burnley, the relegated, to Galatasaray, so he'll be playing the Champions League. I don't think this is the first time for him. He has done that with the world champions before. Yeah. That's Chelsea. You understand? So he's used to playing in Europe. So we disvirgin him and we gave him the platform to play in Europe before. So I think we are part of a success story, as Chelsea has been for most Nigerian legends. So I think that is that. So it's a big upgrade for him. And I was looking at the deal. I think it's a loan, initial loan, with option to buy. Those options are performance based. You understand? In terms of fitness, in terms of goal scoring and assist, and whether the coach or Kamburu is satisfied with his performance. Remember, Galatasaray have old legs in that midfield. The likes of Torreira, you understand? The likes of Lemina, they are old. They need more creative spark in that midfield. And that showed in the game, some of the games that they played in the Champions League and in, in their league. Look at the likes of Besiktas upgrading with the likes of Mohamed Salah, with the likes of so many players, the likes of Fenerbahce too, upgrading with the likes of Missing Greenwood. So they needed to pull something. And I'll tell you for a fact, because he played for a lower league in Burnley, does not mean he's not a good player. That is one. He once played for Chelsea too, if not by that one. You understand? But he was deemed surplus to the requirements. And I think about 25 million Chelsea sold him to Burnley. That's quite huge. You understand now? So I think that was about 3 months ago when this channel did a extensive production on Lesley Ugochukwu, indicating and connecting the dots that he's eligible to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. A month ago too, he was in Nigeria in Imo State, linking up with the likes of Kelechi Iheanacho. Then fast forward to today, him and Victor Osimhen. And Victor Osimhen being pivotal in him coming to Galatasaray. I will tell you for a fact, these are indications and marks that we cannot ignore. It is looking as if he will play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria now. That is one. The second thing has to do with whether Chelle is interested in the player. Well, because from the indication I'm saying, the player is open to playing for Nigeria. I was also looking at the French squad. Is there probably a way for him that we're looking at us as second choice? I'll tell you for a fact. In this case, I think French national team is the second choice. Because he's looking at that midfield stacked, younger players. See Kone now. Where does he want to play? N'Golo Kante could not even get 1 minute. Kone is there. Rabiot is looking as if he's still going to be there.
Famani is still there.
Famani, even you understand that kind of thing now. So I think we have a shot, depending on the discussion, if he fancies him.
What's your thought on this?
I think there are two sides of this thing. The desire has to come from the player first. And if the coach fancies him, like official has said, so he might be a good player. But if the coach does not fancy him, I did not see a way for him. The door might look very open to him. And importantly, if you check how his football trajectory has gone, he has always said he wanted the French national team. He has played for them in the under-21. In fact, his nephew, one of ex-international, Oyekan has said that he prefers to be in the French national team. And then, particularly, his father now came to cite the insecurity problems as one of the things why he would not want his son to play for Nigeria. So all of those things are what we should factor. You understand? So, importantly, the player has showed interest. Maybe we can say recently showing interest by coming to play in Nigeria, associated with Nigerian football players and all. But I think most importantly, if you look at what the French national team are doing with the inclusion, with the coming on board of Zidane, who actually has a kind of allegiance or route towards the African side. You understand? We can't take that away from him. He might just be lucky too. I'm talking about Lesley Ugochukwu. He might just be lucky too. I don't know how ever he thinks he can play his card well. But let it not be another situation, be a situation where you want to chase two
Two birds with one stone.
you understand, and then you eventually lose both. So I think the ball is in his goal. I think he's 22.
Yeah,
So he still has a lot of years on his side.
Still very young.
Like I said, him being in Galatasaray, Osimhen factor might be like a catalyst to see how he can actually change his mind. But most importantly, the coach preference has to also be considered in all of this. But the door is open for, like we said, the door is open for every good player to come into the Super Eagles. Like we're trying to look at options, especially the young ones, how we can facilitate them into the Super Eagles. But like I said, his interest comes first. His father started insecurity issues, which is still there now, up till now. We still have insecurity. It's not like we've solved it. He's never said he prefers him to play for the French team. Yeah, you understand?
That's their own preference.
So now the player has not come out to say wherever it's tweeting to. So a lot of decision has to be made in this. Like I said, the coach has to come out to say whether he prefers him in Super Eagles. He also has to come out to say he wants to play for the Super Eagles.
So it's more like a 50-50 situation.
You made mention of these two criteria I actually like. The first one being him, if the said player interested in fancy playing for France. Who wouldn't want to play for France ahead of Nigeria?
Everybody would want.
Even me, I don't fancy being in Nigeria as a day like this. You understand?
He's not even putting on a friend.
I don't fancy being in Nigeria. If I get UK ticket, this thing, I fancy to be in UK. So it is what it is because of the situation in the country, like you said, the economy, nothing is actually going in the right direction for us. We're just trying to push. So everybody will take a well-developed country in terms of football, social security, everything. You understand? Especially where he grew up. You understand? I was surprised. We share our surprise. We had to look at the picture twice. Now this guy didn't most stay like this. Then we had the connections until when you now backdated it to him linking up with when he was in, I think Lille. Is it Oginis or Lille? I forgot it. When him and the Nacho meet in a Europa League match. That's when we now backdated. Okay, there was actually a connection there and everything. That's one. Second thing with Eric Chelle's connection and probably fancies the player. In all news of Eric Chelle, linked with Eric Chelle's name being linked to the player, I've never seen him being linked with Ugochukwu. And Eric Chelle has been linked even till the Tosin Adarabioyo. There were times that there were talks that meeting happened, they came to Nigeria, stuff like that. But there has never been anything that's linked, anything that has been mutual that has linked Eric Chelle. Maybe he's watching from a distance, I can't tell. That is one. And this will be like avenue, like you said. What better referral can it be than your teammate?
Yes, maybe Victor Osimhen referral to Chelle.
What this guy? They pass on me for training. Or you're watching him from.
You're speechless.
Or you're watching him. You're watching Osimhen. And actually probably the person that assisted Osimhen is Ugochukwu. You're not seeing a connection there.
Maybe you want to recreate that partnership back in the country.
Probably there's something that I was not looking at and I can get more from this. Okay.
See, most importantly for me, one thing that I want to take out of this is we should not always be second options for players. That's the one thing that I want to
we should make ourselves first option then.
Yes, as much as I said, everything is not going far.
Anyway, we should try and put ourselves in the first position space.
Yes, that's what I'm saying now. As much as everything is not working the way we want it, as far as everything is concerned in the country. But I think we should always try and look out for people that actually put us first too. When we were writing jam that year, they say first choice, second choice, third choice. You understand? The first choice don't come. The second choice, you will now be on top. But eventually, you know that the zeal that you wanted, your preferred choice is that first choice. If a player does not get his first choice, you will not expect the commitment that you will have given to that first choice to be the same as what you will give the second choice or the third choice. So in as much as we are trying to say, let's look at how we can, the player has to actually stretch his hand. If you want the baby to carry, if the baby wants to carry, you have to stretch your hand first. You understand? Stretch your hand and they will carry you.
But anyway, this is the case of a beautiful lady, a rich man, and a poor man. One has love, one has money.
Okay.
You know the story how it is in Nigeria.
Yes.
You know the story. So who did the beautiful lady go for?
Wants for money.
Exactly.
But if I want to come from your own theory, you have said money should not be considered every time.
I know you are going there. Why?
Money is not always. That's why I say not always.
Yes.
Every time. So that means
I don't cite insecurity. So I'm not saying we should pay him the best. I'm only saying we should fix ourselves. We've always be safe. We've always been saying it's not money related now. I'm not saying you should come for the money. I'm saying Nigeria now. Let's try and fix our security. Let's try and fix our stadiums. Let's look pretty.
Put good project
You
on
understand?
ground, yeah.
There are average people that are not so rich, but they are not so poor. They're average and they are doing very, very well.
But yeah, sincerely, if we have to leave it to the point where we have to compete with that of France, England, we will not get any player at all.
Yes,
At all.
Because we are not beautiful at all.
We are not beautiful at all.
Yes, now, but the only thing is, once the players try to look at both countries, they feel like, okay, I have more chances playing for Nigeria.
Nigeria.
But when you look at the France national team, it's stacked. So you stand more chance with the Nigeria Super Eagles than any other.
I tell you. Well, let's see how that plays out. Thank you so much, Johan Official. It's always good to have you guys. And that's our time. Let's know how you feel about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you again next time. Thank you.